We shall unlearn the bad things instead of learning new behavior, new stuff, or implementing some new actions in your life. The first should be unlearning. Everybody comes from certain childhood. You have a certain parents, right? It's either you had some, what depends what kind of class your parents were, the working class, the middle class. I bet this is your class as you're watching the video, and as mine as well, lower classes. Okay, so we come from specific class. We made by our parents, right? So think about this. If you are right now a person in your age, you're living the life every day, and you live it by how, and you kind of live it, you think, you have this internal dialogue with yourself, you make actions just based because of all of those kind of past learning teachings, right? And don't take me, you're gonna say, no, Andrew, I feel like I'm in control. There is a subconscious mind where you don't really feel it, you don't really know it, that you control the situation, that you control this. You are not. For example, watch a movie Revolver by Guy Ritchie. You will understand this internal dialogue with yourself, internal speaking, internal thinking. You will understand what it is. You think you control it. You think it is you. You think it is your part. No, it's not. No, it's not. So I just came to this understanding that I have to unlearn myself of what wrong have I been taught at a young age. For example, like I feel, let's take my current situation right now, not like just average stuff that you might understand. For example, like rich people are bad, not like this average stuff, right? I love Coca-Cola, amazing drink. Now it's fear of, and not fear, discomfort. Wherever I see a lot of people, group of people, right? Let's say I see a picture, let's say I see a video where people like gathering my age, or like a business community, right? Or like, for example, a business exhibition event, and I feel instantly like discomfort, like I don't see myself fit there, I don't see myself comfortable there, you know? It's going to be hard, and like it's going to be like I just playing this picture of how bad it will be, you know? I'm going to feel stressed, I'm going to feel like they're judging me all the time, I'm looking for opinion, etc., right? But this is just my past behavior, my past bias, negative, bad bias from childhood, from wherever my kind of earliest experience was, right? This is just this bias, and I noticed that I lived by this bias, by this by this stand, by this thinking patterns for the last years, man, for the last years, and I have not tried to change it. You come to that fucking, let's say, party, and your brain thinks this way, you have before you come, at the moment you come, after you come. You have this kind of thinking, the same fucking thinking, that I am not fit here, I am discomfortable, I will be discomfortable, I am now stressing, or they now will judge me. You know, this kind of the same pattern, the same thinking, the same shit, right? So here's the point: you go all your life with this negativity, and you break your life just because in an early age you have been having such experience, or you have been teached by your parents, by like seeing the behavior, right? Not just, I mean, teached by parents, I'm not talking only directly they speak words, directly they speak. No, you see the behavior. Boom, they act here is your mother acts this way when she goes to a hospital with you. Here your father acts this way when you walk, when you play football on the street, right? Or like when he talks to like you read this on the subconscious, and especially from the age before you even, I think, remember a lot of things now. It just builds in your fucking subconscious mind. It's just, wow, it's very dangerous. It's such a dangerous stuff. And I bet all the psychologists, they going crazy about this, you know, like childhood drama, etc., etc. We're gonna now work with you and learn. We're gonna dig deep, right? And I work with myself a little bit on this, and it's not so. Don't take it as it's like, you know, we were making jokes about those kind of psychology stuff, but there are nothing to joke about. It's just you're protective. You protect. You put yourself on a higher, like a ego, or like, I don't need that. Why? What's the point? Like, okay, you are a big boy. You are now maybe a fucking soldier, etc. You are a strong man. You take it to yourself. Fine, but I think we should evolve. I think we should open up. But that's just my state of thinking at this point. And I think this is how it is, because I look at the patterns and I see that all the kind of very successful people who have overcome all the shit, and they're now at the high status, they have worked on themselves on psychology level. And you watch Navy SEALs, they don't fuck around. The top special forces, they also have their psychologists working with them. What, big boys, the biggest fucking the hard boys. They talk, they open up, they talk shit with their psychologists. So, guys, now how do we unlearn? We have, okay, you understood right now. You understood. You watch your life. You watch today's behaviors you had. The thinking you had in the elevator, the thinking you had when you walked in the supermarket, or what you did to somebody, or how you did this, or like what is your overall short-term, long-term thinking, etc. You understood the mistakes. You understood what's wrong, right? How do I unlearn? So, I will give you now on one example, right? Because I don't have a clear explanation in one definition, let's say. Let's say I have this discomfort seeing new people, right? Especially I have this discomfort of seeing like a little bit very, very, very rich people, and either I go to let's say high-end restaurant, and I see their group of people, like really you instantly understand that they are high level, they are not jokers, you know. Then normally my mind, my subconscious mind, and my thinking, my ego would think this way, like, oh, now these boys, I'm worse than them, I'm instantly comparing myself to them. I'm thinking, I'm watching how they act, what they do, what they say, and I'm trying to copy them. Like I'm trying to copy them, to do something like them. And then if I'm not, for example, if I'm not fitting to the same clothes, or if I'm not acting or speaking like they do or similar, then I will instantly like decrease my self-worth, decrease, just overall feel discomfort, feel bad. Now this is my past bias, my past behavior, and plus I have this kind of thinking with myself, internal dialogue. This is mostly what happens right now at that point. Internal thinking, my, like, thinking basically. You talk with yourself, or you think, or you have thoughts coming in. So what's the goal right now? The goal is to catch it. The goal is to catch it. To catch this bitch in the mind. Because it is not me. It is not me. Okay? He talks to me. This negative, how should I name it? I don't have the right word on English. This negative rabbit, let's say. Rabbit. He talks. And I say something like, you're not me, right? You're not me. I'm not you. Shut the fuck up, right? And I change thoughts. Boom. I remove them, delete, kill, shot, fucking bomb. Like, imagine how I kill this part of thinking. Imagine how I kill, we call them ego, right? From the movie Revolver, I started to call it ego. So, I kill it. Now what? Now I don't have that. I don't think the same way. It might be temporary. It might come up the next time. But I do the same stuff. And then over and over, I believe it will just build up. I reinvent myself. I build new neurons. I build new connections in my mind. I build new biases, new beliefs, new buildings, new fundament. That's it. That's how you go. And when it is for something simple and really actionable on the behavior side, for example, you have a habit of having to like always take your phone when you don't know what to do. You take your phone, or just in the free time, you take your phone, you go in a messaging app, go in a Telegram, WhatsApp, you go YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and you scroll, right? You have this habit. You understand that you have it, and you feel it every day. You know it. If it's just simple like this, then you just remove this. Okay, I understand I have it. Why I do it? Bam. Now you change it to some different activity. Open the books on your table, take the book, read the book, right? Or like, I don't know, try to go into Wikipedia and read some pages. Go open neurobiology, theoretical physics, Mars, life on Mars. Watch Isaac Asimov. I mean, I don't care, but like, watch something and read something that is new and that is going to, let's say, that is essential for every human to know. Because in our career, in our life, most of the people are going to be expert in something one. For example, they are truck drivers, right? But let's take something more high level. They're lawyers. Now, all they know, all they have been learned about for the last years in the university and overall across everything is just how to be a lawyer, everything about a lawyer. But they don't know a lot about how our brain works, mostly, okay? They don't know about how they don't know about cosmos shit. They don't understand. They don't understand. They have not learned about that religions are mostly a scam. They have not learned that how our physiology works, how alcohol interacts with the brain. They don't understand that alcohol stays stays the same. Is the most dangerous and addictive drug. And they don't understand that. For what they don't understand, they don't understand. They don't read like some philosophers. They don't read shit about. They don't want to read about Aristotle. They don't want to read about Nietzsche. They don't want to read about any kind of great things. They don't want to read about renewable energy. Renewable energy. They don't want to read about like World Economic Forum site on how do we make our impact to get to like net zero life, etc. So, but that's just across what I like. I mean, everybody should know the basic stuff, biology, physiology, right? They should know psychology as well. They should know psychology. It has like a lot of sub things to there, like manipulations, etc. Peace. We should learn this, and here's the idea, guys. Yes. So we have got far away from topic. So to unlearn, we should cut and delete things, delete activities from our lives. And they might be very small, and they might be in our heads, and they might be in the subconscious. We might not know about them, or we might know that this is actually not, we might think that this is not bad, but in reality it's really bad. And I don't know myself. I'm reinventing myself constantly. Reinventing myself, guys. Yes, so that's it. I'm just gonna go now, do some grind. But again, I'm gonna repeat right now the same. Just gonna repeat what I said before, like years ago. We should cut the enjoyment activities, but at the same time we should have, what the fuck is this? Look at this. Finger down. What's up? So we should remove the activities, obviously, that create too much dopamine. It's not something new to you, right? You should remove this. Control your mind. But at the same time, if I'm living, for example, alone, if I'm in a life alone, in the country, in the city, I'm not meeting with some people, with some friends on a constant basis, like in a week or in a month, and it is hard. And it is important to really go and talk to people and meet them and at least on a video call. But video call, that's not really enough. Or should meet in the life, speak with in life. Like, that's, I've noticed it in myself. Then that when I see some in a day, when I see some girl, let's say, and I talk to her, and I come back to the apartment, like to work, right? I come back to work, and I have much more desire and much more willpower and much more focus and motivation, energy to work than if I'm going to like be on a really constant basis alone. If I'm on a constant basis alone, then I'm talking with myself, and then I don't see why, right? So my natural behavior of a person is going the wrong way, because we should be with people. That's how we started. We were in the groups. Everybody were in the groups. So yeah. But everybody should find what works for you. What understand why I feel like better, why I feel more uplifting today, why I feel more optimistic today, why I'm motivated, Why? Because I stopped watching reels, because I stopped listening for too much to music. I stopped caring about different persons' Instagram life. I stopped watching too much this stuff, right? So you get for yourself, and that's it. But yeah. Let's remember the yesterday video, which is focus on positive thoughts and cut the negative thoughts. Control them and focus on the positive side. Let's build. Let's go, boys. I'm excited. I'm excited about the life. As you know or don't know, I'm going to move soon to February, and I will probably live in a shared apartment with somebody or house, and I'm excited, honestly. I'll just gonna be really focused, speak with people, communicate with humans, and at the same time, new environment. Just learn some stuff, and I'm gonna read a lot. Like, I will read the philosophers. I'm reading right now Aristotle. Read also Nietzsche, Kant, Schopenhauer. Maybe some science fiction book. And yes. And then just try to build a normal life. Then maybe after I will fix my stuff, I may move to a more like metropolis city again, but somewhere in a hard American soul, where a lot of not half Spanish speaking, right? Where lots of real Americans, and just start the life there. If needed, get a real job in a brand, in a retail brand. Maybe start from there, just to build friends, right? Just to build friends, just to build some circle of people, and then build a normal life. That's the goal. That's the goal right now. The goal is just to a little bit suppress and don't focus too much on like very high level goals, and just start from normal stuff. Just build a normal life like a normal human has, and from there already scale. Because if I don't have consistent gathering with friends, consistent, if I don't have like normal human communication and a girl, then I cannot go from there. I cannot build an empire from there. Okay, let's go.